Hello everybody and welcome to the Ozan show. This week I played The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening remake. So today I will talk about The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening remake. Man vs Nintendo franchises. Usually when I make a Man vs Nintendo franchises video, I start off by making fun of the game the video is about. Let's give it a try, shall we? Link's Awakening? More like Link's Awake, who gives a shit, am I right? See how fucking flat that fell? That's because The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening remake is the cutest game ever made. How the fuck am I supposed to make fun of the cutest game ever made? What am I, a psychopath? What am I gonna do next? Make fun of a puppy? Hey puppy, tiny, adorable and the best creature ever much? I don't wanna point and laugh at the Link's Awakening remake. I wanna drive it home and give it a jacket. Dude, the graphics in the Link's Awakening remake are so nice that even the trees look nice. When was the last time you stopped up in a game and went, huh? That's a nice tree. Everybody hates video game trees. All they do is be green and hide the skybox. The only time you give a shit about trees in video games is if you can chop them up for wood. Not exactly an act of love. Look at this tree. Boring. Stupid. I hate it. Now look at this tree. Glassy. Sumptuous. And another thing about the trees in the Link's Awakening remake. I'm just kidding, I'm not actually gonna spend more time talking about the trees. That would be crazy. You can totally charge them and then items might fall out though. The only problem with having such adorable graphics is that I feel bad killing the different enemies. I don't wanna kill that. I don't wanna kill that. Okay, maybe I wanna kill that a little, but I don't wanna kill that. I don't want to kill any of these guys. I want to knit them a sweater, send them to college. That concludes the graphics part of our carefully written The Link's Awakening remake review. Now let's move on to the story. Story! Have you ever said the name of one of these Zelda games aloud and then really tasted the words that come out of your mouth? The Legend of Zelda. The legend. It's a legend. It's not even proven to be true. Just a legend. I imagine my adventure in any of these games to be a story, a legend told by a grandparent around a campfire somewhere to their small grandchildren. Grandma, tell us a legend, Grandma. Yeah, Grandma. One of the legends of Zelda. Legend of Zelda. Yeah. Legends of Zelda, Grandma. Okay. Which one of the Legends of Zelda do you want to hear? Cause, as you know, there's a fuckload of them. Do you want to hear the one where Link saves Hyrule? Or when he defeats one of the many shapes of Ganon? Or do you want to hear when he saves Princess Zelda? Maybe you want to hear one where he does all three at once. Tell us the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, Grandma. What when he awoke, Grandma? Yeah. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, Grandma. All right. It all started when Link and his boat got caught by a storm out in the ocean and got washed up on a mysterious island. Some chick called Not Zelda found Link and I guess dragged his unconscious body inside Kinda Mario's house. When he woke up, he was told that in order to go home, he was to find 8 instruments to wake up a fish called the windfish, because he needed the wind from the windfish to be able to sail home. Also, by the way, the windfish was residing inside a giant egg on top of a mountain. Don't ask. Anyway, Link interacted with zany characters on his stay, including, but not limited to, a bucket mouse, a chef bear, a frog that was into music, an undead chicken, and several characters from Mario somehow. Oh yeah, and the island was arguably all in the windfish's dream, which meant that waking him up would result in everybody dying. But if they were dreams, then did they exist in the first place? What is life anyway? Life is worth nothing, children. We're all specks of dust in the great scheme of fish dreams. Everything is meaningless. I wasted my life and there's no way getting it back. Yes, you there with the red curly hair and the comically large glasses. Grandma, I couldn't help but notice that this Legend of Zelda didn't even mention Zelda once. Or Hyrule, or Ganon for that matter. Why is that, Grandma? Because who cares? Link's Awakening, more like Link's Awakening, who gives a shit, am I right? Oh, that is peak writing right there. Speaking of writing, let's segue seamlessly over to gameplay. Now so far, I'm under the impression that every Zelda game has a deal. First game of its kind, you time travel, you travel between dimensions, you play the best game ever made, you draw stuff on a map. Every Zelda game I've tried so far has a gimmick, you know? And The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening is no different. It also has a gimmick. It was the first handheld Zelda game 27 years ago. The Switch version is just a remake of that game. Going into the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening remake, I forgot to study a semester of Zelda theory, so I didn't know any of that shit. I went in wondering what the deal with this one was, and about halfway through I realized, holy shit, this game has no deal. All I do is run back and forth, kill stuff with a sword, bow, or a boomerang. I jump over gaps, grapple hook over big ones, pick up stuff and throw them around, do some fetch quests, kill some bosses, and call it a day. And I realized, dude, this is pretty fun. I'm having a good time. It just has fun gameplay and nice graphics. Then I thought, as an indie game developer, are we being too hard on ourselves? Does every game we make have to be about a shadow of a man on a journey to self-realization in a world where gravity is upside down and time flows backwards? Does it have to be a narrative adventure game, but you play with the pitch of your voice in AR? The answer is yes, because none of us have the biggest fan base in the world for one of the most beloved pre-sold franchises of all time. But when we do, you better believe we're making regular old games that are nice to look at, where you just swing a sword around. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate that you made it to the end of this video. Drop me a like, slap me a subscribe, and punch me or share this video with your friends. Okay, bye.